In today's episode, we are going to take a look at some bionic jellyfish, an AI that thinks it knows who is going to win the Super Bowl, and we will wrap all this up with some of the worst advice on the coronavirus I think I've ever heard. Please do not follow this. I'm Zach. This is ZakDTV, and let's start right off with researchers from Caltech and Stanford have designed this. That is a bionic jellyfish that is equipped with a microelectronic controller to allow researchers to control the swimming speed of this jellyfish. Pretty neat, right? What it does is sends a pulse of electricity into the jellyfish to increase its swimming speed from generally around 2 centimeters per second all the way up to 6 centimeters per second. And they can control it in between there. So you're looking at up to 3 times the swimming speed. Pretty impressive. And with that, it is also more efficiently swimming, using less oxygen. And according to Nicole Shu, she's a researcher on this project, we've shown that they are capable of moving much faster than they normally do, without an undue cost to their metabolism. This reveals that jellyfish possess an untapped ability for faster, more efficient swimming. They just usually don't have a reason to do so. And that's right. I mean, their feeding primarily is just them floating along and waiting for things to float into their tentacles. So there really is no reason for them to move any faster. Where the benefits of this controller come in is for us humans. They're designing these jellyfish in order to work towards a future robotic situation where these can be exploited to examine our oceans. They do say right now that by using jellyfish, they are 1,000 times more efficient than the next best robot at moving through the water. So if you can come up with a suite of sensors, say, salinity, oxygen levels, stuff like that, you could send jellyfish, which are found in every layer of our oceans, from surface down to the deepest trench. We could send swarms of jellyfish out to collect data on the condition of our oceans. This would allow us to know what's going on and maybe make some better decisions for our planet as humanity. Now, on the other hand, is it morally okay to hijack an animal's nervous system to get them to move? Well, I guess it depends on where you sit on that. Let me know where you're at in the comments down below. Personally, to me, this isn't the first time we've done this. They've made cyborg beetles and some other things before. And I think when you come to something with such a limited nervous system, it's really not that bad of a thing. They do say that when they remove these probes, remove the device, it doesn't leave any scarring. When these jellyfish are panicked, when they're stressed, they release a mucus, and they haven't seen any of that in their research either. So they're not doing any harm. They're allowing the fish to travel further with using less oxygen, and maybe we can get some good research out of it as well. I don't know. Let me know what you think about this situation in the comments down below. So from this, let's move right into enhancing human intelligence with an AI. Unanimous AI. What unanimous AI does is basically create a swarm intelligence. This is similar to when you see birds flocking together or fish in a school turning together. They take group intelligence and make an informed decision. Well, with unanimous AI, they use a lot of humans who are experts in their fields or have an opinion that needs to be shared, something to that effect, pull them all together with questioning, and moderate it with the use of an artificial intelligence. As Louis Rosenberg says, in layman's term, we build super intelligent hive minds by connecting groups of people over the internet, enabling them to think together as real-time systems moderated by AI algorithms. And this algorithm's been pretty good at picking winners. They picked the Time Person of the Year when it was the Me Too movement. It was a Me Too movement, it wasn't a person, and this algorithm was able to decide who it was going to be accurately. They've also predicted Oscar winners and did medical diagnostics as well. So it's a pretty accurate AI. In fact, in the playoff season here, coming up to the Super Bowl, they're able to pick 7 out of 10 winners. They beat the spread in betting on 7 out of 10 winners. And they say Kansas City's going to win the bowl. Well, let's see if they're right. Let me know who wins on Monday. And finally, here's some good advice about some bad advice about the coronavirus. I ran into an article and it just kind of blew my mind. The coronavirus is a virus that's spreading around the world right now. If you don't know about it, you've probably been living under a rock or something. Yeah, it's scary. Yeah, it's a bad thing. And people are using that fear to sell frickin' snake oil. And some of them are selling stuff that's even worse. There's a guy promoting something called Master Mineral Solution, MMS. They also go by another name, Miracle Mineral Supplement. It's a chlorine dioxide that they say is supposed to cure everything from the common cold to AIDS to autism to everything else. If you see people promoting this product, report them to whoever the frick you can. All right, if you see it on Facebook, report the post. If you see it on Twitter, report the post. These people are selling bleach. Basically, what it is bleach in a bottle that they tell you to ingest in order to stay safe. Will it kill the coronavirus? Sure it will. Absolutely. Bleach kills a lot of things, including people. All right, this is one of the dumbest things I've heard in a while. I saw this earlier today and I changed up what was going to be in my video just so I could throw this in here at the end and say, guys, please, I know if you're watching my videos, you're probably a little smarter than this anyway, but keep your eyes open for friggin' weirdos promoting absolute bullshit cures that can kill people. The FDA has been out against this for about a decade now. It says here, I ran into the websites where they're selling it. There's a guy, Jim Humble is the guy who supposedly came up with this about 10 years ago. And the FDA has been fighting them since he's relocated himself to Mexico and everything. There's a case of a woman who died trying to take this to treat malaria. And like I said, now with coronavirus, it's come up again as this cure-all that's going to save the world from coronavirus. We all have that uncle, that aunt, that relative who will believe things like this. Make sure they don't go and buy bleach mixed with water in order to protect themselves from the coronavirus, please. I'm going to let it go with that. I know there wasn't a lot of graphics or anything there. I just had to get that out. I saw that shit. I'm like, oh my God. Anything to make a buck, right? But on that note, I'm going to take off. It's been a great one. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a little short, but I had a hard time putting this one together today. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, let me know down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you didn't, let me know. Tell me you don't like it. Call me an ass. I don't care. And thanks for hanging out. Have a great weekend. And until next time, just have fun and be safe.